My fellow youths na wasalimu wa mjambo. Kwa majina naitwa Geoffrey Mosiria, katibu mkuu wa mazingira ya gatuzi la Nairobi. Hapo awali nilikuwa na adima, naona ni maisha mzuri. Kijana mwenzangu Kairo anapanda ndege private jet. Mimi mwenyewe siwezi afford hata private jet kutoka Nairobi mpaka hata first class ile ya ndege ya KQ. Niingie huko ile kiti ya mbele mpaka Mombasa siwezi afford. Lakini ukiona your fellow youth man anaendea ndege private, inatuma vijana wengine mpaka watu waanze kuiba ndio afikishe hiyo maisha, kwa sababu mavijana youth man, unajua kupata private jet sio rahisi. So that's why unapata vijana wanaingia crime. Mtu anataka afurahishe girlfriend wake kwa sababu Kairo alifanisha wake ndege. Leo sasa naona kwa mtandao Kairo anaomba achangiwe atoke ndani. Yes, marafiki msupport, msimwachilie hivyo. Unajua amelani adabu yake. Ile pesa alikuwa anakula, umeona mahali ilikuwa inatoka. Kwa hivyo you just need to understand, he was a young man, alikuwa anataka kuenjoy your life, but ukiona mtu anaenjoy maisha ile sweet, maisha soft life, just know kuna mtu wako ICU amenyoroshwa mahali yako kwa hospitali. You can see. So I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm just saying people work hard. You don't just wake up and become rich overnight. You must work hard. It's a process. We are young people. Let's inspire each other to work hard. Usikule ile pesa ambayo hujawakia hard. Usijaribu kuomoka overnight, unataka tu yani uishi posh life. Ukienda kwa ocha bado nyumba ni ya nyasi na matope. So I'm just advising you, don't live beyond your means. Don't live life that you can't afford. So what I'm trying to say is this: usiishi maisha ya Facebook. People fake live in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Usijaribu kuishi hiyo maisha. Mwingine mtu anakuja kwa nyumba ya jirani yake, anaona ni mzuri, anapiga video, anapost. Na pia msiishi maisha ya dorime ya club. Mtu amekuja kwa club ameashiwa mamoto, huko juu ni mapombe zinakuja hivi. Kwani wewe ni mjinga? Mtu anakuja kunywa pombe 1500, kwani yeye analipwa mshahara ngapi ya mwezi? This soft life, just investigate. Na pia wacha ni advice our girl child. Msiangalia watu mtu anakuspoil, anakununulia zima phone, siji anaenda anakuashia madorime, na tunataka uishi hiyo soft life. Huyo mtu hata kupa hiyo maisha, hiyo ni ya muda. Utateseka. Siko baya. Unajua acha niwaambie ukweli. Kwa sababu me have lived not long enough, but for the few years I've lived, which is far from dead and far from being young, I can tell you for free, maisha soft life is not the best life. The best life, you must work hard for it. And for you to achieve, you have to be focused. So young people, don't live the life that you can't afford. Don't live Facebook life. Don't live online life. Don't stress yourself because if your father is poor, accept it. If your mother cannot afford a phone for you, just accept what he can give you. And that's why we have many young people dying from depression. They want to live life that is beyond their means. Just work hard. Mimi nimework hard for 10 years, 11 years, 12 years. Na bado sijafika. I cannot even afford that kind of a life. Mimi mwenyewe nakulanga sukuma kwa nyumba sometimes mpaka najiuliza, why? It's because I don't want to live life that I can't afford. So I'm doing this because I don't want to see other youths being arrested because they robbed someone. I don't want to.
I think I'll start this video by saying that I've had the worst year in business. 2024 was my worst year. And we are still in very dire straits as a company, as guyandcaro.com. And there are a lot of stories online. I mean, I've been taken to court. We've been unable to deliver vehicles on time. And these are things that honestly really hurt me. I've been working day in, day out to try and secure investment for the company. Because it's good to note that I've brought guyandcaro.com to where it is. One of the most visited car sales website in Kenya, with around 1.2 million users and 15 million views. Entirely single-handedly. I don't have a godfather somewhere. We are not funded by a big VC with never-ending funds. We've ultimately done most of these through God's grace, number one, and through the dedication, commitment, of the team. But it's proven to be very, very difficult. However, I'm really not the type of person that gives up. For most people, this would be the point where they say, you know what, biashara imefika ngumu, probably going to file for bankruptcy, or just come up with a way of giving up or maybe shutting down the company. But I won't. I know I'm not the only person. I know I'm not the only business person in Kenya who's undergoing through all these things. There are very many people who are getting auctioned every day. Many reach out to me. There are very many people who can't pay their rent. The economy is not doing well. And as a young person, 28-year-old, running one of the biggest, car sales platforms in Kenya, it's also made us a lot of enemies. To those who can see through the noise, you can clearly see there's quite a persistent amount to paint us in bad light, to sabotage our brand image. But these things are not going to make me give up. And the next step for us is basically going global. And this is how we intend to do that. So past few weeks, past few months, we incorporated a company in the USA. And this corporation in the USA is going to carry the vision of kaiandkaro.com. Kaiandkaro.com is not just about selling cars. Kaiandkaro.com is a lifestyle. It's an app that will control the entire customer life cycle. I want you to buy a car on kaiandkaro.com for 300,000 shillings, 400,000 shillings. Get insurance on the app. Get financing on the app. Get spare parts on the app. And when you're done using the vehicle, bring it back to us. We buy it from you, still via the app, and sell it to another person. So we are creating a digital ecosystem of sorts for used cars. Something that I don't think has ever been done in Africa. Nobody has ever done this in Africa. And we are going to be the first people to do it. Now, I've realized that this vision, with the sort of attitude, with the sort of infrastructure, with the sort of mindset we have in Kenya, will not work. So that's why I decided to incorporate the company in the US. And now, we are going to open our company to any investor. Any person who wants to invest in kaiandkaro.com can now do it. You will not be investing in a Kenyan company. You will be investing in a company in the US, regulated by American laws, regulated by American, operating under the American system with a global approach. And if we scale, we are still going to be backed by the financial muscle of the American system. So I've come up with a WeFunder page that I'm going to put a link in the description of this video. Click that link. I'm also going to put a disclaimer in the description of this video. American laws require us to do that when you're crowdfunding for a company. But you can find more details about the campaign and about how much money we are raising, the terms that we are raising against, on the WeFunder page. So I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to shut down. And I know that nobody who ever trusted my company is going to lose a single cent. I've had a 10-year run in business. We've built a big brand. We've changed many lives. And I don't think whatever I've experienced in the 6 months is going to make me relent. So press the link and let me know what you think.